Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex Alpha Kilo Warrior. I'm in Lakeland, Florida here, going to Sun and Fun. Actually on a mission right now. I'm on Medulla Road. I'm looking for lot number 2 here. And typical Alpha Kilo Warrior style, I mounted a GoPro on the Avis rental car. So a super huge shout out to Avis rental car. Jamie from Mad Props Aero met me at the airport last night. It's super early today. The sun's coming up. The sky looks really cool today, and it's Tuesday, and we're at Sun and Fun. I'm gonna go get my media credentials, and we'll check in. Had a great flight on a Velo last night. Super smooth flight. If you guys are following me on social media, I've posted some Facebook pictures of the departure, and I'm excited. My first Sun and Fun, and I wonder what's playing on Sun and Fun radio right now.
Do you want to tour our entire coastline without all that walking? Get ready for an unforgettable experience at Sun and Fun, sponsored by EAA. It's $7.99. Get 1 15-minute ride through the flight line area and witness the incredible array of aircraft on display.
Oh, it's my radio announcement.
To cutting-edge marvels, there is something for everyone. Don't miss this unique opportunity to soar above the excitement. Book your ride today and make memories that will last a lifetime. Flightline tours, tickets purchase required. Every day 9 to 2.
Calling all pilots and campers at Sun and Fun. Are you ready to explore beyond the airport? Introducing the Sun and Fun Express, your brand new touring ticket for the best Lakers.
How's it going?
Yeah.
SD card in there.
Yeah, buddy. Go ahead.
You guys camp here?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Where'd you guys fly in from?
I'm out of Inverness, not far away.
Okay. I'm from Connecticut. I'm also a private pilot. I've never flown a tail dragger before. Is it hard?
It's a little more challenging, but not really hard. You get a good instructor and just pay more attention to what you're doing.
Is this your aircraft?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you give your aircraft a name?
No.
No? You don't name your aircraft? A lot of people do though. Morning. I'm Alex. I'm with Tyler. Tyler, where are we going?
Gotta take a look at my 1946 Globe Swift.
What is a Globe Swift? I've never even heard of it.
So Globe Swift is it's a little 2-seater tail dragger, retractable, low wing that was built from 46 to I want to say 49, maybe 50. The design of the airplane was by R.S. Pop Johnson. He essentially took what was the Culver Cadet at the time and beefed it up. So the Swift really came about because the only thing that you could get kind of post-war or even pre-war was like your Cubs, your Champs, your Taylorcraft, your Lowescombs, and Pop Johnson wanted to make something that had a little bit more speed. He wanted to make kind of like the sports car of the general aviation world.
Okay.
So came up with the design. War broke out. They put the design on hold after the war. Came back to it and brought on two designers. One was Mooney.
Okay.
And the other one was a guy by the name of Bud Knox, who was on the design team for the P-40 Warhawk.
Is this your first airplane?
This is.
Wow.
I actually just bought it.
How did you find it?
So I've always kind of followed the Swift, so this is it. Always kind of followed the Swift ever since I was a little kid. And there's actually a Swift Museum Foundation based out of Athens, Tennessee.
Yeah.
They have a regular website, and if you go on there, people can buy and sell parts, and they even have listings for planes themselves. So this one was on there, and it was an older gentleman who had owned the airplane for 20 years. Bought it as a retirement present to himself. He was 82, just kind of saying he was getting behind the tail dragger game and decided it was time to sell it.
But you look at this, it looks like a sports car.
Yeah, a little sporty. So found it. It was in Columbus, Nebraska. So buddy and I flew up there, did the pre-buy on it, got it all checked out, and she came home with me. So she's got 145 horsepower 0300D, Lycoming 0300, or Continental, I'm sorry, Continental 0300. But she's zippy. So 145 horsepower, but she'll cruise at about 130 knots.
130 knots, yeah.
Yeah. So the retractable gear lets it, once it gets up, it's quick. So it's a cool design. They did a really good job of this. Was one of the original ones. There's actually a couple other ones over there.
Yeah.
So those two Swift. Since it's so old and there's not many, they're not being produced anymore.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of modifications to all the ones out there that are to make them still fly. I think I heard at one point there's been 9 different engines used on the airplane.
I was going to ask you, like, how many of these are out there flying right now?
So 1,500 were built, 1,500 were sold. They did a really good job selling them, and they actually sold themselves into bankruptcy.
Okay.
So the original price of the airplane in 1946 was $3,000, and they never changed the price of it.
Yeah.
So after the war, as the price of materials started to climb,
Yeah.
they didn't charge enough for it, and they wound up going bankrupt. And so 1,500 were built. I want to say the museum says there's about 500 to 600 still flying.
Yeah.
And the big part of that is because of the Swift Museum Foundation. They're a huge asset to all these.
My buddy Juanza for GA Aviation always has issues with finding parts for aircraft that are built this old. Are you having any similar situations where you can't find parts?
Actually, no. So it's quite the opposite. So because of the Museum Foundation, they hold the type certificate data sheet on the airplane.
So there is no concern for you if you need a part?
If I need something, so as long as you're a member, which it's awesome, it's only $75 for a year to be a member for the Swift Museum Foundation, and anybody could be one. But they have the type certificate data sheet, so they have all like the drawings if you need something fabricated yourself, or they have an entire warehouse out there of parts and even part numbers. So like one of the cool things was right after I got the airplane, I found out the joys of aircraft ownership real quick. Wound up with a hydraulic leak in the from the actuator on the gear, and called them up, and within a couple days had a brand new set sent out to me.
Where do you go for A&P work in INA?
So I keep the plane in New Smyrna Beach, and the buddy that actually flew out with me, he's an A&P, and then I have another friend over there who's an IA that have been working on the airplane.
All right, so the plane is based out of Florida?
Yep, based out of New Smyrna Beach.
Okay, so how far north would you go with this aircraft? With the Swift?
So mine is a daytime VFR right now.
Yeah.
It's got the old panel. I'll open it up. You can take a look at the panel. This one is pretty close to stock. It had a couple minor upgrades, but not too much. That comes up. It comes down. It's all right. Stay up. There we go. So pretty kind of stock. Here, if you want to go up, you can take a look.
Yep.
Pretty stock for everything. Had a lower end put in at one point, but other than that, it's just a kind of basic VFR panel.
Yeah.
There's a VOR on it, but that's all I got. So
it smells so good, man. It smells like history in here.
Right?
I can't put the smell on YouTube, but wow, I don't want to sound like a complete geek, but this is like stepping into history, brother.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
It's cool.
Look at this. I gotta zoom in here. So
So to answer your question, I would probably take it like on a day trip. It'll fly. So holds about 20. I think the book says 26.8 gallons of fuel.
Yeah.
But it only burns about 8 gallons an hour. 8.5 gallons an hour. So I can fly for about 3.5.
3.5.
So it could get me probably to like South Carolina on a tank of gas.
Make a couple legs.
Yeah. So it's not bad. They were really well built. It's a plane that is something I could take up and go buzz around the practice area, or go get a $100 hamburger, or it's something that I could jump in and be in Key West.
Well, I got a dumb question. What is this? Is this a horn?
No, that's a Venturi. So that is what powers the vacuum system. So that's the old school way. So it doesn't have a vacuum pump on the engine.
Total history.
Yeah, so it uses, Bernoulli's principle. It sucks air in, it creates a vacuum on the thing, and then that's what helps power the vacuum instruments in the airplane.
Wow. Thank you for the tour, man, of the Swift, brother.
No problem. It was a pleasure.
Nice meeting you, brother.
Nice meeting you as well.